morning, my friends. Today is January 8th, and good morning. I wanted to talk to you guys, if I could. I'm in my dining room, and I haven't made a video since last year, actually. And can you believe that we're in the second week of 2023? Amazing. Time flies, as they say, when you're having fun. I wanted to come up with a project that would keep me inspired and entertained. And I think as we get older, we start looking at projects that hopefully are beneficial to other people and to the world. And so what started out as a little worm project to feed my garden has turned into a little bit more of a teaching project with having a channel. So this year, last year, I guess I was getting kind of, I don't want to say bored, but it was just starting to kind of stagnate. And so I thought what would be fun is to give myself a challenge. Well, January 1st, what's your resolution? And anytime I ask Rick, what's your resolution, he shields his eyes like I'm going to say, how about if we lose 10 pounds, And so I don't even ask him anymore. But I come up with my own resolutions. And one resolution I want to do is kind of a challenge. And it was to, I made myself a little. It says, today is a new beginning, 2023 planner. And I'm giving myself a 1,000 pound challenge. No, I'm not going to lose 1,000 pounds. I'm not going to gain it either. But what I wanted to do, this is my little planner, and it was a freebie. I think it was Boys Town, right? And I donate to them every year. So here's my first January, and I'm writing myself a little note here, and it says, your mind is the garden, your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. I thought, how simple, how perfect. So each day I've written down what I'm going to add to my 1,000 pound challenge. And it's basically, if it's going to go into the worm bin, or it's going to go into, or worm bins, or it's going to go out in the garden, then it's going to be counted towards the 1,000 pound challenge. If I'm recycling bottles, plastic, what have you, that isn't going to get counted because I do that anyway. That's just part of city recycling. But if instead of throwing it into the garden trash that goes out on Wednesdays, or if it's cardboard that I save instead of sending out to recycling, and it's what I'm going to add back into my garden, then yes, I'm going to count it. So I went through and I thought, gee, this is a commitment. Doing it for a week I had to really remind myself, oh wait, I didn't weigh something. Oh wait, I didn't do this. So that's going to be the challenge. I will tell you what is going to go into this. And if you guys have suggestions, please put it in the comment section. I have fruits and veg. Okay, now I have this pie pan. It's just an empty pie pan that I have on a shelf in my freezer. And if I'm going to save it, then it's not going to get weighed that morning. If it's something that's going into the worms, then I will go ahead and weigh it for that morning. But now at the end of the week, let me turn myself around. At the end of this week, it ended up that I had 1 pound, 0.3 ounces. So it was 1 pound. And things like eggshells. Well, I'll just tell you what I'm going to add. It's fruit and veg peels, eggshells, shrimp shells, coffee grounds. If I have fish skin and I bake it and crumble it, I will weigh that. Leaves, either whole or ground. My moringa leaves and stems that I add back into the soil that I feed the worms, actually. Paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls, Kleenex boxes, any of that sort of thing. Any cardboard that I either shred or I use whole as a weed deterrent. Grass clippings. So during the summer here, I should get loads more. And then, believe it or not, somebody mentioned this to me, that they take their vacuum cleaner, what comes out of the vacuum cleaner, basically dust and particles. And I thought, oh my goodness, no, I'm putting it in a container because I don't want to be breathing this in. But when I weigh this, then I will add that into it. But anyway, that was kind of my idea. I thought it would be fun. Here's some of my shredded cardboard. Whether I poof it and put it in the NutriBullet or whether I use it this way, I will actually weigh it. I did weigh it, so I have all my things that I've kind of weighed already, even though it's only been 8 days. I did have things that came for Christmas, or that I should say were wrapped for Christmas, and we opened them, and we usually display everything in front of the Christmas tree, and just leave it there. It doesn't all get picked up the next morning, but it gets put away gradually. And so that cardboard was kind of put to the side, and then actually after New Year's was whenever I kind of shredded things. But I did have, like the cardboard, that was 5 pounds. And coffee grounds were pretty much almost an everyday. Leaf mulch, I did use some. Eggshells. Rick cut grass on Monday, so I had a little over 3 pounds of grass clippings because it's winter here, and it's kind of you're not getting much in the way of grass clippings. It's like you're just clipping off just the tips of it. Lots of coffee, lots of cardboard, the fruit, of course, what have you. So then I went through, this was an exercise in addition here, and so I wrote down everything and I added it up, and I came out with my total for the first week was 20 pounds, 2.1 ounces. Well, 20 times 50 would be 1,000. So I'm on track. It's my first week. I'm on track. Congratulate me. Hey, good job, Peggy. So that was it, and I thought every Sunday I will come back to you and let you know how I'm doing towards my project. And I thought it would keep it fun. If anybody else wants to let me know how they're doing, or they want to join the challenge, there's no prizes in this other than the fact that you're putting 1,000 pounds less into your waste, whether it's going down a garbage disposal, whether it's going out for your garden waste or out in the trash, or however you would throw it away. If you can eliminate this from our landfill, what a great thing to do. Even if I talk other neighbors into giving me their eggshells, what have you, then I will count that. And when my neighbor brings down his grass clippings, I will count that. It might be a sort of, an estimate, because I just have a small scale, so you know, just a small kitchen scale. So if he brings down, you know, 30 pounds of grass clippings, I'll put some in a container and then gauge it. I don't think it matters that much. This isn't science. There's no life or death decisions here. So anyway, that was it. That was it, my friends. I hope everybody is having a great week. I hope you guys will subscribe. I am almost to 2 years and 4 months on having a YouTube channel, and I've reached over 1,000 subscribers. I'm way off on watched hours, so I hope that people start actually watching my videos instead of clicking on and going, yeah, it's that old lady again. And what does she have to say? She's showing us her worms and her flowers. So anyway, I hope I eventually get to the 4,000 mark. Somebody asked me if I was poor, if I needed the money, and I said, you know, there's something about someone saying you're doing a great job and you're good enough to be at this goal, and I think that's the important thing to me. So anyway, with that, I will leave you. I hope everyone has a great day, and you'll come back and see me again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.